Right. Yeah, I've been doing this since I was like 13. My first gig I played out, I was 13 years old, and that's like I've been playing like every week since then. And I'm finally just got lucky enough to meet up with the right guys and write the right music. And
Linkin Park.
we're lucky that we all work really well together, and everybody's really talented. Even if you have a good idea, it's very difficult to pull those ideas in and actually be able to represent those ideas. We looked at every song like this song is going to be the single. We have to really make it work for the band, and it was all about the songs. Coming with that approach made making the record easy and really fulfilling, and it also turned out to be something that's really enjoyable to listen to. So
we really wanted to create an experience for the people that are able to hear it, almost like if you were going to a great movie or you were on like a cool ride or something. We want the album to really grab you and move you from the first note to the last note on the record.
And that's why you'll hear the variety of styles of songs that we put together, to make the album, and we took out some things that didn't work because we wanted, again, it's like from step to step, from song to song. You should have enough variety there that you can really stay entertained the whole time.
Our album is called Hybrid Theory, and the first single is called One Step Closer. The song itself is a very good representation of the group, as far as the riffs and the power of the song, the aggression of it. And lyrically, it's just about kind of being fed up and just kind of, expressing that angst that we all feel, that little bit of pressure that you just kind of want to get out all the time.
It's been pretty rad. I just saw some dude walking around in like crazy like monk paint, just big guy. That luckily I don't have to fight him or anything in the video. But I think there's going to be people like hanging upside down doing
martial
kung fu,
arts,
and we're actually shooting it in an old subway tunnel, like a 1930s subway tunnel that the city abandoned, and they've got it all lit down there. We actually had our friends who are local artists graffiti up the walls, and it's going to be pretty crazy. The vibe is pretty much like Blade Runner meets The Matrix.
Hopefully we can pull that off.
Yeah.
Those are pretty big shoes to fill, but we're working for that. That's our goal.
It's cool. It's kind of crazy, but it's cool. Cool spot. Everyone's excited. Everyone's working together pretty well. So I think we will have a good finished product. Yeah.
When we play live, that's when we really feel like we are accomplishing our goals, and we're getting out there and just performing our hearts out. And people respond so well to a good live show. It's like, you could have a great record and everything sounds good, and you can't pull it off live. It's like it's pointless, But even if you have a decent record and you're a great live band, it's like you're going to have a more productive and a lot more fulfilling career. You know what I mean?
Well, at least mixing rap and rock is something that's relatively recent as far as like popular radio goes. But I mean, when we first started the band five years ago, we were doing exact same thing we're doing now. And I think that with that experience under our belt and the songwriting, that's what we hold on to as something that hopefully can be timeless, I mean, we love like electronica music, trance, hip-hop mainly, but just anything experimental, whatever, just like pushing sonic boundaries,
There's a lot of glamorous things, like shooting a video is very glamorous, There's also a lot of non-glamorous parts of this business, like loading your own gear and, not sleeping and eating, rotting food from some gas station and just busting your butt, not making very much money for a while and stuff. So it's like, you really have to put everything in perspective and just like really hone in and make sure that you're on the right track so that your future's taken care of. It's not about like what's going on right now. You have the rest of your life to think about. So
when we were looking for a vocalist, we sent Chester an instrumental tape of the songs and asked him to sing to that and get it back to us. He skipped his like 23rd birthday party, just left, recorded this stuff in the studio, and calls us up the same night we sent it to him and goes, "Okay, it's done." And we were like, "Well, can we hear this? Can you play it over?" So he plays it over the phone, and we're like, "Okay, yeah, just get on a plane tomorrow. Just come on out." His voice just sounded perfect.
I always dreamed of being a singer, like for a major band, and now that dream finally came true. So it's been like my whole life. I've pretty much just like always said, I'm going to be a rock star, kind of kind of teasing and or kind of silly, but at the same time, I always did dream of it. So, you know, it's cool that it actually came true.